Hey everyone, today I have a huge Ulta haul for you. I used the 20% off coupon and then I also used 2,100 points. So that turns out to be about I think it was about $130 off with my points, and then I got 20% off on top of that. So anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to start with some of the bigger items that I have, and I'm going to be turning back behind me to grab this stuff because this is a really big box and I just have a little small table in front of me, so I don't have any place to really put it and be able to stack the things as I take them out. So I am going to try to swatch everything for you, and I did use a lot of these products on my face today, so I'll be able to give you kind of a first impressions and how I feel about a few of these things that I have. Anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing that I got was this pure Dr. Seuss the Grinch, and this is a cute little mask set. So this comes with 4 different masks, and these are so cute. I did use one of these masks last night. I used the Dirty Girl Detoxifying Mud Mask with Pascalite Clay. Now, I'll tell you that that mud mask was intense. It tightened up on my face so much that where I had it under my eyes right here, the skin under my eyes was literally like bulging because it had gotten so tight. So yeah, that mask is not playing around. But these, I'll say, this was $28, and you know, with the 20% off and then my points, I'm not sure exactly how much I ended up paying for it. But for the price, I do feel like you're not getting very much product. I would say you're gonna get, and this is with little, these are the cutest little things. They're the little ornaments from the Grinch, like that they had on their tree. But, and the little top comes off here, and then there's your mask inside. And it does come with like a little cover. And ooh, this one's purple and beautiful. This is like a peel-off mask. This one is, let's see, Purple Pore Punisher Pore Tightening Mask. So there's that one. There is, and I'll show you what I have left in the one that I used last night, so that you can kind of see. You'll maybe get 2 to 3 uses out of each of these. So, you know, that's not a lot of product for the $28 price tag. So here's the gold one, and this is the Intense Hydrating Moisture Mask. So let's see what this looks like in there. It's just a gold liquid. Okay. Actually, I think my daughter was playing with these, and I have a feeling that, sorry, I think that one is the Brightening Peel-Off Mask. I think this is the Intense Hydrating Mask. So I tried to make sure that they got put back in the correct boxes, but I do think that she got them mixed up. So I'm sorry, that was the Glittery Gold Brightening Peel-Off Mask. This is the Soak It Up Intense Hydration Moisture Mask, and let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks more in line with like a moisturizing mask. Okay. And then this is the one that I used last night. This is the Dirty Girl Detoxifying Mud Mask. And like I say, this sucker was intense. If you have, and my skin is dry today from this, so anyways, there, I took the little cap off, but that's about what I've got left in there, and I only used it once. So I'm thinking I'll get 1, maybe 2 more uses out of this, and then that'll be it. And I just feel like for $40, I'm sorry, for $28 for 4 masks that you're only gonna get, you know, 2 to 3 uses out of, that it just seems quite pricey to me. But I am excited that I got it. I love The Grinch. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. So, and I saw that they're coming out with a whole bunch of Grinch stuff this year. China Glaze is coming out with a Grinch themed like pack of nail polishes. I wish I had some fingernails because I would totally buy them. But okay, the next thing I got is this Body Shop Banana Truly Nourishing Shampoo for normal to dry hair. And then I also got the Truly Nourishing Hair Mask. So I'm really excited to try these. These, I wouldn't say smell like banana. Oh, they smell like an artificial banana, like banana candy. But I did hear one of the girls that I watch here on YouTube talking about, she didn't talk about the hair mask, but she did talk about the shampoo, and she said that it was a lovely shampoo. So, and I'm always looking for anything that will kind of nourish my hair because, especially this time of year, my hair loses moisture really quickly. So I'm really, really excited to try these. And I typically use a mask as a conditioner every time I wash my hair, since I am only washing my hair 2 to 3 times a week. So I do typically use a mask every single time. Okay, so the rest of this stuff should be makeup. Let me see if I can get this big huge box on my lap, and then I won't be constantly turning away from the camera. Okay, so let's start with the Makeup Revolution things that I picked up. I did pick up this new Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I did use this today. I got this in the shade F6.5. And this was supposed to be light for yellow undertones. It was a pretty good shade match for me. This is what I'm wearing on my face today. I'm going to get really close though because I did use something underneath this, and I don't know if it's maybe the primer that is making this foundation act a little bit crazy, but this foundation did to me what that weird Marc Jacobs foundation did. It got real patchy and weird on my forehead. It could also be because I used that very drying mask last night, and then I did go in with a moisturizer that I don't normally go into. So I'm not going to judge this foundation harshly right off the bat because there are a lot of factors that could be playing into why it's not looking great on my skin, why it's not sitting great on my skin right now, and my skin is quite dry right now. So, but I will say I'm not crazy about this right at this moment. I did have to I put it on and it did that patchy weird thing, and then I had to go in with some MAC Fix Plus and then kind of, you know, stamp it with a beauty blender to try and blend it out and make it sit better. But I'm going to get up really up close so you can see. I don't know if you can see kind of how this is sitting on my forehead. It's a little weird, and then my chin, let me get down. My chin looks a little weird too. So anyways, I also would say that for being a light foundation, I did not get a fair, and thank goodness, because Makeup Revolution face products tend to run on the very light side. So I knew better than to get anything that is labeled fair, which is what I would usually get. Even being a light foundation, and this is 6.5, this is still quite light. It was still a little bit on the light side for me. Now I think in the dead of winter this will be fine, but it was still, this runs quite light. So I would say if you're going to pick this foundation up, go ahead and err a little bit on the darker side than you normally would, just because it does run light. So anyways, I'll try to keep you updated on that foundation and let you know if it ended up working better for me. Let's talk about what I used under that foundation that might have been, that might have thrown it off a little bit. I used this Catrice Cosmetics Light Correcting Serum Primer. I also picked this up. This is in the shade Candlelight. So they have 2 different shades. They have this Candlelight one, and then they have another one that's more of like a bronzy color. Oh, before I move on, I'm sorry. I wanted to go ahead and swatch this foundation for you just so you can get an idea of the shade. So this is the shade 6.5, and this is a light shade, and it's supposed to be light with yellow undertones. I'm sorry, I meant to swatch for you. So you can see it's got really nice coverage. It just, I don't know, it sat a little bit strangely on my skin, but like I say, we'll see. Okay, now, I'm sorry, let's move back onto the Candlelight Concealer, or not concealer, primer. So this comes with like a little dropper, and this is what the product looks like. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little swatch of this as well. This does not have any kind of shimmer or anything in it. It's just like a very light kind of illuminating primer. No shimmer, no glitter. And this also felt very drying on my skin. So right after I put it on, it sinks right into your skin, which is great. I think oily girls would love this primer because it will add that kind of beautiful lit from within glow without any shimmer, without any glitter or anything like that. And it says it contains light reflecting pigments for a subtle glow on the skin, like flattering candlelight shimmer. And I would totally agree. This is a really beautiful product. I just think that I may have to go in with like an oil or something on my skin first before I go in with this, because this did feel like it dried my skin out a little bit. But I'm excited to keep playing with this. I don't think that this and the foundation was a great combination, so I'm going to try going in with this and then going in with one of my more hydrating foundations on top of it to see how it works out. I do think I'm going to end up liking this though, because this is a really, really beautiful product. I'm probably going to pick up the bronze one too if it ends up working out for me. Okay, I gotta move along because I've got a lot of stuff here and this is gonna be a forever long video. I did pick up some brushes, all from Morphe. I do enjoy Morphe brushes. I picked up the M532, which is supposed to be a highlighting brush. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to try that. I picked up the M173, which is supposed to be a concealer buffing brush, so to just get right under the eyes with that. I'm really excited. I've been using the Real Techniques big, it's like a large crease brush. That's what I've been using for my concealer under my eyes, so I thought I better go ahead and grab an actual buffing brush for that. And then I also got this M461, and this is interesting. This is a duo fiber brush, and it's supposed to be a big crease brush, so I'm excited about this. I think that this is going to be really cool for really blowing out some color in that crease. So I did pick up those, really excited. Staying on the Morphe train, I also picked up this Blushing Babes Pop of Pink. This is the second one of these that I've picked up. I love these blush trios. And I'm going to say I've not been the biggest fan of Morphe products. I haven't started purchasing any until just recently, but I do believe that they're kicking up their game. Like I feel like the products are really, they're really stepping it up with the quality of their products. I love this new packaging that they're coming out with. I really like their products recently, so I'm going to continue to grab them, you know, as long as they're good. But this is the Pop of Pink blush trio here, and yeah, this is the second one. I've got the Pop of Coral, and let me give you some swatches of this. I really loved the Pop of Coral, so I went ahead and got the Pop of Pink. I'm going to pick up another one of these as well. There's a Pop of Peach one that I want. So there is the Blushing Babes Pop of Pink. Really, really excited to have grabbed that. And those are so inexpensive. They're like $12. So, yeah, I really love that. Okay, moving right along. Okay, next thing I got was this Flower Beauty Blush Balm Color Drops for Cheeks. And I got mine in the shade Cinnamon. So, I'm going to go ahead and swatch this for you. I'm a little scared of this because it is very, very pigmented. And a little goes a very long way, so I'm going to try and get just the smallest little dot here. Okay, so smallest little dot. Go ahead and very, very pigmented. I think it's going to be really beautiful though with a beauty blender. So that's that. Next thing I picked up was, this was on super sale. This is the Pure Quick Pro Portables 2-piece on the go highlighter and contour palettes. This is like $6.97 on super sale. So I went ahead and grabbed it because I have grabbed one of these little things, like little travel size things from Pure before during the holiday season. It comes packed like this, like in these little plastic things, and then here are your little palettes. So I'm going to go ahead and get those out and we'll swatch those. So this is the little Sculpt palette, really cute, tiny, tiny little palette. This would be great for travel. Comes with a little tiny, tiny mirror. So cute. And it's got like a little film on it, so that's why it's not showing up. But this is a little tiny sculpt palette. It's really, really cute. Let me go ahead and swatch this. I'm really excited to try that. Okay, so there's the sculpt palette, and let's move on to the glow palette. Again, it comes with like a little protector, and it comes with a little mirror, and then this is the little glow palette. I love the colors in here because they're all kind of renditions of, you know, just a nice champagne color. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to swatch that on my wrist since I just swiped with the makeup wipe off my hand. I don't want it to get an unfair advantage. Okay. Really beautiful highlighters. I love the formula of Pure's highlighters. So that is the little glow palette. So really excited to have grabbed that for like $6. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along, I did pick up another blush palette from Milani. I am wearing this middle shade on my cheeks today. I've been eyeballing this, but these little blush palettes, especially for the kind of little amount of product that you're getting, they're kind of pricey. I want to say this is $14.99 or $12.99. But I love the formula of their blushes, and I wanted to pick this up. I believe there are two different ones. There's like a darker one and a lighter one. I got the lighter one. This one is called Flowers of Love. Let's give you a swatch of that. And those go on so nice. They're not overly pigmented, so it's not like, you know, clown cheeks right away. You can build them up, and they blend out on the skin so beautifully. Okay, next thing I grabbed is this Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder. So I love this. I use this today. This is in the color 01 Sunshine. There's another one that is a darker one, and I believe it's color 02. This is, even though it has luminous in the name, it does not have any kind of glitter or shimmer or anything in it. It's really, really beautiful. This is what I have on today as well, and this is quite powdery in the pan. It will kick up quite a bit of powder in the pan, but this blends on the skin like a dream. This is the most beautiful bronzer. This is just going to be the perfect shade for me for the winter time too. Oh, it is so gorgeous. I got hair stuck in my ring here. So beautiful. Again, that is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I don't know if you can see it. And it is very luminous without having any kind of glitter or shimmer in it. So that is a really nice bronzer, and Essence is so affordable. It's like, you know, $4.99 or something. Speaking of Essence, I went ahead and picked up my favorite liner and a backup of it. This is the Extreme Lasting 16-Hour Eye Pencil. This is waterproof, and this is in the color But First Espresso. So I love this liner. Ooh. Yeah, there's just a little tiny swatch of it. Love that liner. Okay, I also picked up this NYX pigment primer. So I heard Kathleen Lights talk about this pigment primer and say that she liked it better than the glitter primer. So, and I thought with those quad chrome pigments that I have from Beauty Bar Baby, that this would be the perfect primer to layer those over. And this is interesting. It does not have like a tacky finish to it the way that the glitter primer does. It has kind of like a thick silicone-y feel to it almost, which is actually my favorite kind of eyeshadow primer. I love a good primer that is thick and creamy and like nourishing feeling, but doesn't crease, that's really hard to find in a primer. So really excited to give that a go. Speaking of eyeshadow primers, I also picked up the Tarte Shape Tape 12-Hour Eye Primer Stick. So I've been wanting to try this as well because I've heard another YouTuber that I watch talk about this, and she talks about how it's really nice and nourishing on the eyes. So it comes like this, and you can roll it up. And this is what it kind of looks like swatched. It's just a nice kind of nude color. So if you're fair-skinned or light-skinned like I am, this will just kind of blend right in with your skin tone. Sorry, it's right here. If you are a darker skin lady, this will really make your eyeshadows pop because it will act like a lighter primer. So like a white primer would act on me. I believe that this would act like a nude flesh tone colored primer on darker skinned ladies, and which would be great to really make your eyeshadow pop. So okay, moving right along, I picked up a couple more items from Revolution. Now these are from a new line that they have. It's like a luxurious or something line. I did pick up, and this packaging, let's just talk about this packaging for a second. Look at this packaging. Oh my gosh. It's like, if I can get this camera to focus on this. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's like this metal, oh, it's just gorgeous. So this is a highlighter. This is the Jelly highlighter, and this is in the color Prestigious. And this is a lip topper, and this is in the color, oh sorry, this is in the color Luxurious. So I am wearing the lip topper over another Revolution, the Sofx Syrup Nude Lipstick. And I am wearing this lip topper over it. And this is gorgeous. This is the color Luxurious, which is a gold topper. It is very smooth, buttery, beautiful. It is not gritty at all, even though it is loaded with glitter. It does not feel gritty on your lips at all. I love it. I'm super excited. It is like the perfect color to go over nude. So excited about that. Again, this is the Jelly highlighter in the color Prestigious. This is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. This is beautiful. This is built up. This is 2 layers of that highlight. So it is built up and it is buildable, and this goes perfectly fine over foundation. And I even had my blush on already, which is obviously the Milani powder product, and it blended beautifully over it. So this is what the inside of this Jelly highlighter looks like. And it truly is like a jelly. You can see it. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, let's give this a swatch. So this is what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like swatched. Oh gosh, it's gorgeous. That was quite a bit that I had on my finger. Gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. I'm so excited I picked that up. I was really on the fence about that because I was like, ooh, I don't know, man. Jelly highlighter, that doesn't sound like it's gonna work out so good. But oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Look at that highlight. Oh, so beautiful. So really excited I picked that up. I would totally pick that up in another color. This is more of like the rose gold color. I believe they have like a really white one. They have a gold, and then they have a deeper bronze one. So same with the lip topper. I think this is, well, this is more of the gold or rose gold one. I would totally pick up more of these. Those are, oh, it's so good. Okay, I'm sorry, this is going to be a million years long. The next thing I picked up is this JCat Extreme Access Pocket Shadow, and I got mine in the color Walk of Stardom. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And you can see these are really beautiful shadows. These, for the price, these are $6.99 before the discount, before the points or anything. I'm going to pick up the other two that they have. One is sold out right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab the other one and then pick up the other one whenever I can. These are awesome for the price. These shadows are gorgeous. There is one dud in this palette, and that's this gold. You can see I tried to really dig into it, but I'm just going to swatch a few of these for you, just so you can get an idea of what these look like. So I'll swatch a couple of the shimmers. I'm not going to swatch the dud. The dud is more of like a topper shade. So yeah, these mattes though, these are so beautiful. Okay, so there are 4 of the shades, 2 shimmers, 2 mattes. This yellow, oh my goodness, is gorgeous. I've got that kind of gold on my eye. Ooh, that bronze. There's the yellow matte. And that matte didn't swatch well, but it performs on the eyes really, really well. So those are a few of the shades. I'll do a whole video on these palettes. Once I get all 3 of them, I'll do a whole video where I swatch all of them and, you know, kind of give an overview of them. Those are some great palettes though. For $6.99, you cannot beat the quality. Okay, moving right along. I did get another palette. This one I have not even swatched or anything. This I basically just picked up just to have as like a, you know, a palette that you grab when you have an all shimmer palette or you have a palette that doesn't have everything you need in it. But this is the Revolution Reloaded palette, and this is the Basic Mattes. The Basic Matte shades. So it just comes with a really nice range of warm tone and cool tone mattes. You get some really light colors if you need it. You've got some really deep colors if you need it. Some red tones, orange tones, taupey colors. So I love these palettes. For $7, they're great. Okay, I picked up another eyeshadow primer. So this is eyeshadow primer number 3. I grabbed the Milani eyeshadow primer because I've never tried this, and I've heard Emily Noel talk about this for years, and so I finally decided I'm going to pick it up. I did pull this out and kind of swatch it on my hands, and this is right up my alley. This is the exact kind of eyeshadow primer that I love. It's got a really creamy consistency to it. Where is it here? There we go. It's got a nice creamy consistency to it. It just rubs right into the skin, and I think it's going to be a great base for eyeshadows. It feels a lot like the Lorac eyeshadow primer, or also the Urban Decay Anti-Aging eyeshadow primer, which I love. That the Urban Decay Anti-Aging eyeshadow primer is one of my absolute favorites, but it dries my eyelids out really bad. I believe because it has retinol in it, so it does dry my eyelids out really, really bad, so I can't use it every single day, but that one feels almost identical to it, and I think that that one will be one that I can use every single day. So okay, we're getting down to like the last 5 or 6 products. I did pick up this Machinist by NYX highlighting duo. This is like a steampunk line that they did. They did a couple eyeshadow palettes. This is almost completely sold out. I grabbed this and one other product from this line. So this is what the highlighters look like. This is going to be way too dark for me. This has got like a strong pink shift to it, which is not my favorite. I don't love colorful highlighters, and I already have that Laura Geller one, so I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I'll probably end up using this as an eyeshadow because that would be a great eyeshadow. It's really a beautiful color. And then that one on the top is really, really white with like a strong pink shift to it. Actually, I might end up really enjoying that because it looks like it shears out to where, ooh, that shears out beautifully. It is kind of a very strong pinky purpley, has a very strong pinky purpley undertone. Yeah, this one underneath is definitely an eyeshadow, but this top one you can actually see your skin through, and I love highlighters like that. So I'm gonna give that a go on my cheeks and see how I like that, because I enjoy it when it shears out and then you can see your skin through it still. So anyways, I picked that up really just because it was that kind of, that machinist kind of steampunk, you know, package. Okay, the other product that I picked up from that line, and I love this packaging, this is the machinist as well, and this is the, this is like a really pigmented gloss, and this is in the color Ignite, and it's like a glossy nude. And I love this. It's got this kind of like gunmetal colored cap on it. Let me give you a quick swatch. My camera just quit recording, so it's probably telling me that this video is way too long, but I'm gonna hurry from here on out. Okay, so there is the nude gloss swatched. It's kind of like a really pigmented lip lacquer almost. So really excited to have that. I think I'm going to enjoy that. It's a beautiful color. Okay, all these next products are lip products, and then we're gonna move on to the last one big item that I have. This is the Frank Body Lip Tint in Send Nudes. This packaging is so cool. So this is how it opens up on the top here. It's got that. I bought this because, number one, it'll be great to keep in my pocket, and just it'll give just a hint of color. And also because I read in the reviews that this is coffee scented, and it most definitely is. Oh, it smells so good. It smells just like coffee. So I'm gonna give a little swatch here. It's very sheer, just a very nice kind of nude tint right there. So yeah, I'm really excited to have that. Next thing I picked up was a lipstick from Morphe. This is in the shade called Forevs, and it's just a really beautiful cool tone nude. Again, with the packaging, this lipstick packaging is sick. It's awesome. It's like this really cool modern looking diamond shaped. It's really, gosh, this packaging is awesome. But there is the shade Forevs. Really beautiful creamy lipstick. It's got a really nice sheen to it, so I'm really excited about that. Next thing I picked up was this NARS Afterglow Lip Balm. I've been wanting this. This is in the shade Orgasm. I've been wanting this forever. Really beautiful rose gold, kind of that peachy packaging. And then this is what the balm looks like. And this is, again, and I heard somebody say that this is really, really nice and nourishing on the lips. So, and that is the NARS Orgasm Lip Balm. So really excited to have those. I picked up some more lip products. This is the Butter London Luminous Lips. These are Glazin lip glazes. So these are awesome. Oh my gosh, I tried one on yesterday when I first got this, and these are awesome. I've never had a lip product to be as glittery and beautiful as these are without being gritty, and these are not gritty at all. And I'm telling you, the amount of glitter in these things, oh my gosh. I hope that this translates on camera, because these are gorgeous. They've got so much glitter in them without being gritty in the slightest. There is no grit to these at all. I'm gonna live in these this winter. I just know I am. Okay, these are the 3 shades that the Glazin Lip Glaze comes in. These are so reflective. These make your lips look absolutely juicy wet. They're gorgeous. So you get kind of like a bronzy, deeper bronzy shade, kind of a champagne-y color, and then this beautiful pink kind of opalescent color. They're so gorgeous. So I was on the fence about those because some reviews said that they were really gritty, and I was like, oh man. And then some reviews said they weren't gritty at all. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it because I have one of the glaze and eyeglasses that I love, and there were mixed reviews on the glaze and cheek blushes. So I never did pick one of those up, but I decided to grab that, and I do not regret it one bit. I love it so much, or I love that set so much. Okay, I'm gonna hurry through this. The last thing that I got was this 35M Boss Mood palette by Morphe. Now, I'm gonna show you why I bought this palette. Number one, it's just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. But there are some shades in here. So it comes like this with the little sheet that has the names on it, which I'm gonna save because I am gonna do a whole video on this palette. But I grabbed this palette for all of these green shades. And the reason, okay, this is hard because this is a huge palette. It does not want to stay standing. Okay, so these green shades remind me so much of that Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette that sold out in like a hot second and you can't get it anymore. And then I think they restocked it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably sold out again. But these shades here, this kind of mustardy army green crazy shade, and then this dark green, and then this really kind of mustardy camel color, just all these greens are, I'm pretty sure, exactly what is in that Gemini palette. So I'm sure you could get a very similar look. These shades, this palette just, oh my gosh, it just spoke to me. And I did swatch these. I'm not gonna swatch any right now just because this video is so long. But this palette, oh my gosh, the colors in here are so gorgeous. I did swatch it. These mattes, those matte greens are gorgeous. So anyways, those are all of the items that I picked up with my 20% off coupon and my 2,100 points. This is a huge haul. If you stuck through this, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.